Big up everybody who check in. Remember for like, share, comment and subscribe. Now the people must say for the Labour Party retain any even a scrums of integrity and dignity, they must get rid of Delroy joke. They must say after what him said recently, even Labour rights I wonder, how could Delroy Chuck get up and say this in a parliament? They must say it's a political disgrace. And if the Labour Party even serious about trying to get a third term, they must get rid of Delroy Chuck. Let me continue what I want, they will continue the reason. You can't listen.
Advise the relevant member, let them know your spouse is not prepared to divulge their salary to her or him, and therefore he or she cannot so report it.
And the Integrity Commission quickly slapped him down.
Almost 2 years ago, in their annual report, the chairman reported that there are 6 members of parliament who are being investigated for illicit enrichment. First of all, I don't think it was appropriate to put that in the annual report. You investigate and then report. Don't report that you're investigating. That's why Section 53 was there in the Act. You don't report on your investigation. You investigate and then report. And so almost 2 years now. And then last year, we are another 2. So there are now 8 members. I don't think it is fair, Chairman, to parliamentarians that it should be there hanging out whether the investigation is still continuing, whether 1 or 2 have been exonerated, there are no further investigation, or whether all 8 are still being investigated. Since you have reported it, let us know. And I say, Chairman, it is unfair to us, certainly to me, because I don't know if I'm being investigated. Certainly no letter come to me. But it's unfair when people in the community will look at you as a parliamentarian. Are you one of the 6 or one of the 8? And that is the reason when this law was formulated, Chairman, Section 53 specifically made it. You must not report an investigation. You must investigate and then report.
So it needs to be fixed. But it's not the job of the Integrity Commission to fix it. It's the job of the parliamentarians, Mr. Chuck and his colleagues. So that is where they should direct their attention. Not questioning the Integrity Commission's pursuit of its mandate under the law. Right? Delroy Chuck, the Minister of Justice, has gotten himself into hot water with the Integrity Commission, where the Integrity Commission has quite rightly chided the Justice Minister, who in the House yesterday at a meeting of the Integrity Commission's Oversight Committee suggested to parliamentarians to float the law where declarations for their spouses and children are concerned.
See there? Even Cliff Hughes, where people have long speculated, say, is an undercover Labourite or supporter of the Labour Party. We don't know. This is also people speculate. But even he must say, how can a minister utter this in Parliament? Some people have started to call Mr. Chuck the Minister of Misinformation. And they say it reach. There's no way the party can be serious about winning a third term with people like this as veteran members of the party. Now we have seen a list of veteran members retiring from representational politics. Even recently, we see Mr. Hutchinson. One time we him say him not going away. And then like them bring him to the side and say, what you know? You have to cut. We are trying to win another general election and the people must say them now vote for you. What we gonna do with you? Tell the truth. If we have you as the imperial councillor for a particular district, constituency, and the people over there say them now go vote for you, what will we do with you? The people over there say them tired of the party, them just send people from other constituencies, other parishes completely, and I say, yo, represent them in this area. The people must have that type of politics in the pan. That is not the type of politics where they must support. They must say them want people who them actually know. People who them can call them phone. People who when them call them phone and them tell them who them is, the people them actually know them. Them no want no more council and MP we come from the far off parish when they know not one person in the constituency. The people them tired of that. And I don't know. But for these list of places where individuals have resigned from representational politics means that they're not going to run them places anymore. And these are people that have been long-standing members of the party for one, but also people who have always retained their area, whether it be constituency, community, whatever it is. With them now not participating in representational politics. If the people have a history with them and the other person, if they are no longer a part of politics, then the people have a stronger history with the other person or the person from the opposition than the history they might have with somebody where they might either send or promote. It reach a point now some people that say it's almost like the government them no want to win. Or some members just don't know how to talk. They are from a different age in politics. That's what we realize too. Certain people, especially certain elected officials who in the party them for a long time, or for a very long time, they used to a certain 70s and 80s style of politics, which has changed. If you notice, none of the leaders of the party were in representational politics during the 70s and the 80s. And the people would not vote for any, or maybe the people will not vote for any of those elected officials if them that are in the party. We see it with Phillips. Phillips being one of them people that were in a politics from how long. When he did go up against Holness, the people them say no. We don't want nobody we remind we have them time there. We want new people who have new ideas. Turn around to the people must say, yo, the Prime Minister and his administration, they may that do, and then them stop listening to the people. Now we see it where the two leaders of the two main political parties, we can say as of recently, not like a year, not like 4 years, but them not in a politics from the 70s and the 80s. So we don't think none of these people from the 70s and the 80s can even actually become Prime Minister. Even if them become the leaders of the party, the people just wouldn't vote for them. Now with so much members of the ruling party being in politics from them long time there. And people can say the same too for the opposition. But the opposition seem to have a whole heap of members who them can say the same thing. No matter what the government has said about what going on in the 70s, the 80s and the 90s, them can say they never have nothing to do with that. Them never in a politics them time there. Them never involved in none of the things them way. The government seem to always talk about. Now tell me what you think. Tell me if you believe, say. Based on way Mr. Chuck say his time in representational politics seem to be over. Tell me if you believe, say. Statements like this being made from certain members of the ruling party are one of the reasons why the people don't feel like they're going to vote for the ruling party again. They would rather first elect a new government, and if the government they seem for now listen to them neither, they may elect a government after that. Then if you believe, say, if the opposition win the general election, do you believe that the government or the Labour Party would then change leadership? Or you feel like Mr. Holness would still remain as the party president? Talk to me. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, so pass through, of course, the subscribe icon and the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And to the reason again, of course, my sentiments for you and yours are for to live, love, and prosper, and also for to stay tuned.